Oh, hey, you got to see my jeez. You got to see my my desktop there for a sec. I'm gonna play Destiny. I was playing Risk of Rain, and that was pretty fun. But I have determined that I would in fact like to play Destiny. What I'm going to do in Destiny, I believe, is going to be a solo dungeon. Because solo dungeons are fun as fuck. Now, the question is, what am I going to use for this adventure? I think I'll use a funnel web, a Pardon Our Dust, and a good old sleeper simulant, just for long-range damage. I don't know which dungeon to do. I did... Well, okay, let's see here. Let's do Prophecy. Prophecy is cool. Prophecy is the... I haven't done it in a while. I really haven't done Pit in a while either. Pit's kind of... I don't know, Pit's kind of hit or miss, honestly. There's a lot about it that is fun, like undoubtedly, but I think on aggregate or like as a whole, it's there's just something about it. It doesn't have the same oomph that the other dungeons have.
There is much to learn from them.
So I haven't done this in a while, so I don't know how long this is gonna take. But I did solo flawless this at some point, so I think I could probably figure it out pretty fast. I'll go ahead and just do everything legit. Because doing everything legit is not really that much slower than doing it faster and doing it, like cheesing the fuck out of it essentially. This dungeon is really cool in the sense that it makes use of Destiny's lighting engine. So like as you can see, I'm standing in darkness, but as I go out into the light, I'm standing in light, and I have a different effect in standing in the light than I do in the darkness. So for instance, when I killed those knights when I was in the darkness, they dropped dark motes, and I could get 5 of those dark motes and then dunk them into the dark pillar that right there that I just dunked them into. When I'm standing in the light, then they'll drop light motes, of which I can pick up 5, and then proceed to dunk into the light cauldron, whatever I called it. That's like the basic premise of the dungeon. I think that's something that Destiny does incredibly well. It like introduces a concept in its activity, and then proceeds to like iterate on it very adequately, I suppose, throughout the experience. That's what the raid content, that's what the dungeon content is like. Dungeon content's probably my favorite content in the game, or at least it was for a long time when I didn't have anybody to consistently play with, other than Ricky, of course. He and I would very frequently low man a lot of fun stuff, and we would definitely low man a lot of dungeons just for gay old times, or just for our fun, essentially. We'd play a lot of Crucible too. Crucible's enjoyable, but it's enjoyable in a different regard. This was a good idea. I know this a lot better, and so I can kind of commentate on it a lot more naturally. I really love the mods that I have going on, or that effectively everybody has going on in regards to the season. But there's the not the best. Oop, for all getting at me. Get out of here. Am I in darkness? I think I'm in darkness. Maybe there's just a better place to be in darkness. Okay, here. This is a better place to be in darkness. What about you? Yes, you're dead now. How do you feel about that? I'm sure you feel very bad. Being dead is probably pretty shitty, all things considered. Not that I would know. Being alive and all. Okay, and that concludes the first little mini encounter. This doesn't gift you any loot, it just introduces the mechanic, so that in the next encounter you can iterate upon that mechanic and succeed beyond your wildest dreams. Going the right way I am. I normally don't do this. I use my Sparrow to go up through one of the tubes, which I can show you in a second. Let's see. There are these little tubes here. These tubes in particular that will drop all the way back down into that main room that I was just in, and so you can finagle a sparrow up in there, and you can sparrow fly through that section. Oh hey, no, I didn't start it. This guy just spawned for no reason. He's totally harmless. He's just there. Probably not gonna be able to one phase him anyway. I could use Tractor, I guess. Tractor actually might be really good here. Because it's a debuff. Perhaps. How about I'll use a linear. I'll use Withery Dithery. And I guess I could use another. No, this is a good setup. This is a good solo setup right here. We're gonna go for it. We're gonna go for it right now, right here, ladies and gentlemen, or more just gentlemen, I suppose. So there's the boss. As you can see, I can't damage him because he's got an immune shield. This guy's useless. He's not gonna do anything. I think I already said that, but figured it bore repeating. That guy has an immune shield, and as you can see, there are 4 cauldrons, 4 distinct light and dark cauldrons in this light and dark arena. So the idea is to kill these light knights and the dark knights as you can, and you can get through the encounter. Once you open up all those cauldrons, or once you dunk in all those cauldrons, you can effectively damage the boss, but only for a given period of time. You can do a little trick here and get 2 at once if you're good enough, unlike me, who's not good enough. And you can get 2 at once for the price of 1, which is pretty handy for speed. I'll definitely try to do that the next time round, but we'll see. The setup for this is contiguous, or it's consistent across the board, so that's definitely nice. Ooh, I think I'm dead. I'm not dead. I'm just gonna join allies. Having blinding nades would be pretty helpful here. Okay. If I could just join allies already, that'd be really nice. Okay, cool. Thanks. Appreciate it. All of the knights are in one spot. Yeah, definitely gonna have to invest in some blinding nades, I think. Okay, look at how all of these dark and light modes are right next to each other. Oh, come on, just alright, you know what? I won't go for that one. Yeah, see? Gotta know when to throw in the towel. Okay. We're getting there. This might not be a flawless excursion. We'll just have to see about that. Definitely here, I don't think I can get to a safe enough place in time to put blinding nades on. Because I would have to get my truth teller, which is already in my inventory, granted. It's not going to have any ammo, and then I'm going to have to switch to blinding nades because it currently has spike nades. I don't need lights anymore. Okay, we're going to do this real fast like. Oh yeah, gaming. Okay, that was pretty awesome, not going to lie. Those guys, that guy I should say, dropped light ones, so that's good. He's already got a Withery Dithery on him, it looks like. Nope, he does not. So let's go ahead and put another one on him. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Ouch. Whoop. Alright, let's see if we can get the 2 for 1. Okay, I'm probably gonna die. No, I didn't. That's pretty amazing. I did not get the 2 for 1. I do have blinding nades now though, so that's gonna fucking help immensely. I got so close there. Am I gonna die here? Nope, I am not. I'm getting booped by the boss, by the way. That's what he does. He uses his stupid shield and he boops you. Normally he boops you enough to the point where you can't do shit about it, but I'm just good enough, I guess, that I always find a place to stay, or a place of refuge. A place of refuge, I should say. Also, might be a good idea to just use well here. Also, fuck all of the stupid knights who drop these things. Drop them in haphazard locations. You need to be blinded. You need to be blinded too, realistically speaking. There we go. Now you're blinded. Alright, you need peace. Let's go ahead and push me. I dare you. I double dog dare you. You know about that? You know how I double dog there? I just did. Alright, it's damage time. I did not get a single double dunk, which is massively unfortunate, but it is what it is. This guy is pretty standard, all things considered. I definitely don't like fighting shield enemies. They're really annoying. Especially when they have little helpers like this. It's very bothersome. Not doing this super optimally. Could have probably used a sword and had better results. Perhaps. Ooh. Nope, I'm dead. Yeah, I'm dead. Okay. We are going to use a sword for better results. Damn it. That's unfortunate. I haven't done this in a while, so I don't know all of the best strats, and I always did it on my Titan. So I have a little bit more experience, so to speak, on my Titan. So I will grab a sword real quick. I could use Lament, or I could just use Dark Drinker, or Falling Guillotine, or whatever everybody wants to call it. I don't know. Yeah. I think that's good. Go ahead and give that another shot. In doing this, I am distinctly I am distinctly reminded, I distinctly remember all of my strats, because you never really forget them, so to speak. They're always with you, always without you. That good stuff, like Geosatrion. Within Without You, I think is what the song is. Peace. Oh, nice thing about him booping you, especially with the sword, is that you can just swing your way back if he ends up getting you off the edge. I really like swords in this game. They did a really good job with them. They've done a really good job with them since whatever it's called, the Taken King. Not doing a good job on the double dunk there. I had to wait a little bit for that one, and I didn't. It's unfortunate. Alright there, buddies. Alright there, buddies. That's a little crazy. I'm not gonna lie. Good thing I had that rift. Good thing I have this healing grenade. Not even further protection. Yeah, when I first started trying to solo flawless this was definitely like the hardest encounter for me to surmount. That's a tough one. There's no doubt about that. But once you get this one, I feel like I kind of got the rest of them. All right, that's annoying. Can I swing my sword, please? Wasn't letting me swing my sword. I got all the motes and then he fucking booped me, which was pretty shit, all things considered. Ugh. And then I spawned in the Nightfire. And fuck these knights. I gotta remember not to use my grenade so I can use it in clutch scenarios to save my livelihood. Alright, there's all those, so that should be all the darks. Now I just gotta be able to do a double dunk here. Oh goodness, and this is exactly the clutch scenario that I saved my grenade for. That was very dangerous. And that's what I should use blinding nades for predominantly. Alright, I gotta get lights, so step into the light. It's gonna boot me. Okay, I gotta hide. The key aspect about this encounter is movement. If you stick in one spot for too long, then you get overwhelmed by knights. Man, that guy's gonna fucking die in the darkness. Oh, you piece. You absolute piece. Okay, that's lights. Good. This boss is being real annoying. I'll tell you what. Okay, there we go. Got some lights finally. See if I can do the double dunk. Maybe. Perhaps. Gotta check. Nope. Did not do it. How unfortunate for me. Just not that much of a gamer, I guess. Protective light, or a lack of good protective light on this, is definitely showing itself. his damage time, so I'm gonna put my well down right on top of his head, which is actually kind of bad. Only kind of though. I'm still in it, so it works out. Maybe Tractor Cannon would actually be really good for this. I've heard that that's very advantageous because it debuffs, and so it's really good for like solo content. I think the likelihood of one phasing him, well, it's obviously not going to happen, but I don't have heavy. You fuck. Oh, God damn it. All right. Well, that sucked. I guess I'll infuse this. That was lame. Shit. I could use Tractor Cannon. Or I could just... I don't know how good Tractor Cannon is. But if I use Tractor Cannon, then I could use Void Lock. Here, I'll do that, I guess. I don't want to change up my strategy a ton, because then it's probably going to take a million fucking years to do this. I don't want to split this up into a million parts, so... I can just use what I was going to start off with and do reasonably well, I think. But... Let's see. I'm honestly just curious about how Tractor Cannon works out. And Void Lock is also real good. Start off with darks. Never mind, start off with lights. Not having a sword is going to be annoying to deal with, but at the same time, being able to kill enemies is going to be pretty nice. Also being able to use this. Ooh, this is going to be better. Ah! I'm not super accustomed to Tractor Cannon anymore. Like, I used it a lot back in the day, and then I sort of dropped off a bit. God damn it! They'd better not have fucking patched it. I feel like I'm doing it correctly. That would definitely suck if they patched it. This is definitely still easy enough to just do. Even with the sword, the only reason I died there was because I was careless about his positioning. Okay, so... need darks. And he dropped lights, that's fine. So I still need lights. See ya. Oh, he dropped all of his lights over there. You know what? I could just get him over there. You piece. Yoink. Hey, buddy. Glad to see me again. That was a pretty funny way to kill that guy, all things considered. I don't remember how I did the flawless or the solo flawless. I think I was using Anarchy at the time. The final boss of this dungeon is... oh, okay. He's not actually really that hard. He's mostly just like... It's all about consistency with him. You gotta keep a cool head, and you gotta realistically get it done in as many damage phases as you need to. You can't rush it. Okay, got some darks. So we're gonna go up here, and we're gonna try for the double dunk. And if I can't get it this time, that means that they fucking patched it. Pieces. Oh yeah, it works. I did it. Excellent. This is doing an acceptable amount of damage. I'm not super impressed, I'm not gonna lie. And I'm dead. Just join allies faster. All right. Well, I'll do the proven strategy. Damn it! I'll do the proven strategy. Fuck it. Ooh, that's an idea. Lawrence Driver is actually real good. No. Yeah, no. Blinding Nades is real good too. Especially considering the fact that I'm not gonna have volatile rounds or anything like that. Oh, I have void damage resist. That's not good. I want to put that one on. There we go. There we go. Probably want that one. Grenade launcher, scav, and finder. Go entirely on the reloader perks. What can I benefit from? Nothing really. Mobility, fuck it. This is definitely a an activity that it's good to kind of build out for. It's hard enough. At the same time, I don't really want to change my general loadout all that much, so instead of this guy right here, we can do this guy. And then instead of this guy right here, we can do, nope, can't do that. We can do this guy, nope. Wait, no, can do that. What did I put that mobility on this one? Instead of that, perfect. Now I have high energy fire, which I actually want to turn into protective. I don't really want protective light. Man, I do want protective light, but it also just kind of sucks butt. So I'll just go with that. That's fine. Cool, doing it. I'll have a lot more ammo to start out with too. Yeah, this is really the best way to do it. That being said, I did that like 2 times. And they didn't patch the thing, so that's good to hear. I can still do the double dunk, I just have to do it exactly the way that I did it before, which is easy enough, honestly. Oh. I need one. Ooh. I got flinched. How dare you. Oh man, I ran out. That's fine. There's literally 2 knights here just waiting to die. Alright, perfect. You see that knight throws fire at me? That's rude as hell, dude. Let's go do it, and I die anyway. Boomers, I tell you what, they're pretty rough. Ooh, concussive dampener. That's also another big aspect of this that helps immensely, because those boomers hurt. Yeah, remembering all this stuff, man, I tell you. Destiny is real fun. It's got like some really good hard activities that you can like progress in a lot. Even just doing this, doing something that I've already done that I remember all the strategy for. Like, I'm still struggling with it, obviously, to some extent, some small extent. And I don't know. I guess that's just. I think that's indicative of its value in some regard. And this is free content, by the way. This is something that you can do at any available convenience. There's no light level requirement. There's no nothing like that. I guess you should probably realistically get some mods, maybe, if you wanted to do exactly what I was doing. But at the same time, I think doing exactly what I'm doing is really kind of ill-advised, especially dying like that to a Scion. Man, what the fuck? I'm getting owned. How long have I been recording? 23 minutes. Oof. Okay. This might be a multi-parter there. We'll see. But yeah, this is quality content. GMs, raids, all of those different thingy things are very quality. I enjoy it quite a bit. Really need to kill these Scions in particular. Very problematic. Kill that last one. There we go. As long as I'm not getting bombarded, everything should be fun. Okay, did I get 2 that time? Nope, did not. That's alright. Kind of expected. It's sort of hard to do, and especially when you're out of practice. becomes difficult to do consistently. I think I've only done it one time, so what's that to say? Is this gonna give me darks? It is. That was kind of a good way to get darks. Well, that's fine. I need darks anyway, so I'll take it. I gotta preemptively rift more. That's definitely something that would boom, or that would be of great service to me, is preemptively rifting. Okay, there's all the darks done. Good to hear. Good to see. Good to do. Do peace. Yeah, you thought you got me.